Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas to you all. How are we doing tonight? Wait for some folks to get in here. It has been a while, a long while, longer than I think it has been. I also noticed something when I got back on that some of my streams weren't available anymore for some reason, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. That might have been a me thing. I might have accidentally done that. I know it's early, but it's Christmas Eve, and they have some things that I normally do as a tradition. So that's why I'm a little earlier than I usually would be. But it feels good to be back live for once. And George is here. I see there's one person watching. Merry Christmas to that one person. Got my shirt on. I don't think you can see it. Hang on. I have a shirt for every occasion. I'm only going live for an hour just because I have traditions and things that I want to do. So, very nice. Hey, Does Nothing, how are you? Merry Christmas to you too, bud. I tried to find some lights to string up, but I didn't have anything. Everything's gone. I used to have some shit, but like I said, George is here. He's finally out of the closet. Oh, we got two people watching now. Like I said, I know it's a little bit early, but it's a little later in some states and places. So, but I got some things that I want to do. I found my Christmas records and stuck them up. So, just want I got some things in the background. One of these days, I'll have a nice background or something. Maybe I'll green screen myself. Wonder how you can do that. Huh. How are you? Does nothing. Got anything planned for the night? I don't imagine you're working, but I don't know. Hey Dan, how you doing? Yeah, I'm finally live. I decided I was gonna do a Christmas Eve live. Why not? Here I am, and George is here. Oh, where did I? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Can't remember. See if I can remember how to do this. Don't mind you bouncing. I have this cool stand that my Secret Santa from work got me, which is ironic because it's for live streams. But it holds my phone for me. Perfect. All right, there you go. There you are. Oh, I'm straight out in the rain. Whew. Yeah, warm up. Have a hot chocolate so people drink Christmas time, right? Links in there too if you want to join. Up to you guys. Ah, got me some caffeine. What it does not. No, I've been working on my building. Okay. Yeah, I had the next 4 days off, so that's kind of nice. That's when I got a lot of time now, so back to YouTube, hopefully. Hopefully. And probably going to be moving again come spring, but we'll talk about that when we get there. I don't have all the time in the world. All the videos of the moves. I just haven't edited them, Dan. I just haven't put the time into it, honestly. It's just my fault. Hey, Does Nothing, how are you?
Pretty good. How about you?
Oh, I'm good. Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Merry Christmas to you as well.
Working on your shed, you said?
Yeah, I've been out here all afternoon. Of course, I got sidetracked several times.
Yep, yep. Wouldn't be a project if you didn't. I'm like that too.
That's true.
Yeah, I stop for snacks and then, oh, a coffee sounds pretty good right about now.
Yeah, somebody, one of my friends came over, and then he left. Then another friend came over, and then he left. Then I got four phone calls.
Wow,
So
okay. Yeah, well, you're busy.
yeah, they they
That's
they
actually
managed
good.
to call me every time I got up on the ladder and scaffold.
Oh, of course, right? Yeah, it's always at the most inconvenient time.
Yeah, kind of like when you go to the bathroom, somebody calls.
Right? Yeah, I've been there. My boss has done that. I've been on the shitter. Next thing you know, I'm getting a call from my boss.
Yeah, it never fails for me.
Yeah. Oh, it feels good to
Yeah,
be back on the internet though. Just no time for it anymore. Honestly,
yeah, it's been a while.
just for the job, right? Like tire season, it's crazy
Yeah.
here. And then all of a sudden, now it's dead, and now I got all the time in the world.
Yeah, they're about to run me to death. Scrap metal prices went up, and I've been hauling the hell out of scrap metal.
Oh man, it's wicked. Like some days, I guess everybody's experiencing this too, because like you get shortages of stuff, and then it catches up, and then there's like 500 people because they're backlogged, and then they're all in for the same day for tires. I'm sure it's like the same thing with you. Price of metal goes up, and then everybody's going crazy.
Yeah, they've been. I mean, they have been buying just trailer loads,
Wow. Yeah,
and
that's not a small trailer load either.
yeah, I actually had to go down to South Carolina Friday and pick up a 53-foot trailer full of copper.
That's worth a lot right now. I tell you that copper. Ooh,
Yeah, very much so. I think they're according to their website, they're paying $3 a pound right now for number one copper.
wow. That, I know. Just like when you go into the hardware store and you look at copper pipe and stuff, it's expensive now. It's not cheap.
Yeah, they're striking while the iron's hot right now because I think they said scrap metal was going to be way up for the rest of the month into January, and then I think somewhere at the end of January or February they're forecasting it to drop.
Wow.
So they're trying to make as much money as they possibly can before it goes down.
Well, smart on their part. Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy. Inflation now. I mean, jeez. It's really bad here too. I don't know like what the states is like, but here it's really bad with things.
Yeah, they pretty much made me the local guy for that 1 yard. So anytime they ever buy anything, I got to go get it. I've been
Well, it's not
working.
necessarily a bad thing.
No, it ain't. No, I like working with them. I mean, everybody I work with is real laid back. There ain't none of that tense bullshit going on like at other jobs
Oh
I've
yeah.
had before.
Oh
And
man. Yeah, I go. Mine's really bad for that. My job. Jeez.
she pretty much, my boss has already told me, she said I could kind of pretty much set my own schedule, but I'm just running as much as I can right now. I mean, if the price is up, the more money that way I look at it, the more money they make, the better off I am.
True, and you always have a job too with these people if they're always getting you to do their loads. So you'll never be out like looking for work or anything or loads.
I think your microphone's messed up. You kind of sound way off.
That, oh really?
Yeah.
I'm wearing one. Maybe this is a bad idea. Better?
Yeah, that's actually a lot better.
Oh okay. Yeah, I'm wearing one, so it should be better. better. It shouldn't sound like I'm further away.
But yeah, I've been working. I've been touching 60 hours a week for like the last 4 weeks.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay. I thought I had it bad. That's crazy.
Yeah, plus the truck problems. I've been having truck problems left and right. It's I just yeah, when was it? It was a month ago. I'm going down the interstate 60 miles an hour. All of a sudden, the transmission sounds like it's chewing its way through the floorboard.
Oh,
Yeah, I had to go on down to the yard, drop the trailer, and then I had to bobtail it 130 miles back the other way. And it survived, but they had to send it. They had actually had to send the transmission out to have it rebuilt. And he told me that the clutch in the truck, normally that low of miles they wouldn't replace it, but they just decided to go ahead and put a new one in since everything's been going on. He said they pulled the clutch
right.
and half the ball bearings were missing out of the pilot bearing.
Oh, really? Wow. Oh
And he don't know where they went. Yeah, he couldn't find
yeah,
them
that's
anywhere.
actually I never thought about that. If they fall out now, they're in there.
Yeah, so
Huh.
they sent the transmission out, had it rebuilt, put a new clutch in it, new pilot bearing. They did some other work to it while they had it there, and they basically I spent Thursday just kind of sitting waiting. I had to sit there and wait all day. The spare truck that they put me in is pretty much on its last legs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it has regen problems.
Oh man, yeah, that's the thing with all these new diesel trucks too, because we even see it a lot because people just drive diesels around and don't work them. They get clogged up all the time, and it's like it's a big problem right now,
Yeah, I think the
especially with like
DPF's
the F two
full.
fifties and everything.
Yeah, I think the DPF on that one's just full of soot, and they're going to have to send it to be cleaned out.
Yeah, probably. Even that brand new tractor that my folks bought, was the light came on the dash. This thing had like 40 hours on it or something. It was brand new, and it
Yeah,
was already having problems with it. So it's all
yeah,
that stuff is so junk.
I had to do a regen on it on the yard Wednesday, and after it got done with it, I took off. I didn't even make it up 20 miles up the road, and all of a sudden it's saying it needs another regen, and I'm like, yeah, this something's wrong. And
Yeah, it's probably clogged up for sure. Then yeah.
yeah, 700, and when I parked it, it was right at 774,000 miles.
Wow. Okay, so you ain't mileage.
Yeah, it's about pretty much it's about wore out. It needs a clutch too. Um, you basically have to sit there, push the clutch pedal in, and just about take both hands to slam it in gear.
Really? That bad?
Yeah, it's pretty sad shape right now.
Hmm. That's crazy. You think they'd keep the trucks in better shape if you guys are hauling it all over across the country, but
Well, we're pretty much local. Pretty much everybody runs I could probably maybe like 100, 200 mile area.
Yeah,
hey,
bitches.
6%.
What happening?
What's
Merry
that?
Christmas.
Ho ho, holy shit.
Look, I got George.
Yeah, I noticed from your thumbnail there with your creepy stick figure in one boot. And it wouldn't be your live stream without a fish stick flag. So
Yeah, and I got a shirt too. I got a shirt for every occasion.
that's a scary thought.
Oh, Dan's asking you a question. 6%.
That went pretty well. It wore off pretty quick. I started taking the medication today. I go back on the second. Then check my heart, make sure it's not making my heart do funny shit, and start ramping it up, see what happens.
Cool.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. At least it's working so far. Good. I'm happy.
What are you up to there,
You
DNS?
got any plans for Christmas?
My mom was over tonight, and I'm going to my cousin's tomorrow, sharing my things at my cousin's house.
Is there a bad delay with me? Because I cannot, for the
Yeah.
life of me, figure out how to get
Just
this
a little
internet to
bit.
work
Yeah.
for me.
You're frozen like a fish stick, Pickle.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
That's, I need to figure out how to fix that, but I'm not doing too much. Christmas Eve live.
No, I meant like for Christmas, anything.
Oh, eggnog, a lot of eggnog.
With nothing
That's
in it.
about it.
Yeah, with nothing in it, of course.
Yeah, of course. I'm not an alcoholic here. I mean, come on.
Hey, we've seen you get drunk at a live stream, Pickle. Don't give me that shit.
See, Dan loves eggnog too. It's so good.
What the fuck is that new guy's not doing on the live stream here? What the hell?
I don't know. He's just. I told him he was more than welcome. The link is in there.
I figured he'd be up on doing live streams while he's striking.
Oh, that'd be a cool one. Yeah.
Pump those numbers up.
That would be really cool. That's a good idea, Dan. You hear that?
So, are you doing anything for Christmas there,
How's the Chandler?
DNS?
Well, it's probably going to be just me and the folks. My sister is sick, and it may have spread to my brother-in-law and my nephew. And if they're sick, they just need to stay up there where they're at, because I don't really feel like getting sick right now.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I take vitamin C. I take vitamin C every day, but I just don't want to put it to the Pepsi challenge right now.
Yeah. Nothing like being sick on a holiday.
I've been sick 8 times since I've been here, and it's not fun.
How in the? You didn't move to Mexico. What are you allergic to the water?
I think I'm allergic to the air, honestly. I don't know. There's something. It's bad. I'm going to be double digits here soon.
Good Lord.
Hey, Hammer Wrench. Merry Christmas to you.
What's going on there, Hammer Wrench?
Merry Christmas, Hammer Wrench.
The Chandler's coming along.
Yeah.
I'm doing that 28 days of Chandler Christmas thing. It's getting there. I'm going to run into a wall here shortly with all the wiring I have to fix. I got things that aren't doing what they should do. So once I get everything else done, I'm going to have to just go through the car front to back, all the wiring. So
yeah, I've been trying to catch up on everyone's videos. I've been watching everything. Jeez, things from like a month ago.
Yeah, the Chandler hasn't been on. That hasn't actually been on anything other than the shorts since No Name. The next video, when you see it, it'll be done. Or on fire, one of the two.
Well, yeah, that's me in electrical. So it's either catching on fire or it'll work. There's no in between.
No, I was telling Pickle I was working on my building earlier. And then all of a sudden, repeated sidetracks started appearing, visits and phone calls and, phone calls when you're up on a ladder or the scaffold, and your phone's like 20 feet away. So you got to climb back down the ladder and walk over there. And then you kind of realize, well, I don't really want to talk to them right now. So you set the phone back down and walk to 20 feet back, go back up the ladder, and then, you get to work, and then about an hour later, somebody else calls, and then you got to climb back down. I should take the phone with me, but, I just don't really think ahead like that.
No, my best that happens when I get underneath the car and I'm in like the middle of the car and I really am in a place where I really can't get out without, playing Tetris. And the phone goes off or an alarm I forgot to turn off goes off or something that it won't stop until I address it. It's like, oh, that's fantastic.
I get a lot of exercise on that ladder because I get up there and I need to measure something, and then all of a sudden,
Yo, what's up, guys? What you doing up here on Christmas?
Hey, Juan.
Hi there, Dylan.
Juan.
There's nothing in. Who is that? Man, he looks 10 years younger. Who do you from? Do you Man, you look 10 years younger, Scott.
I figured you were talking about Pickle. He's lost so much weight because he's been sick like 14 times since he got to Caligari.
Yeah, that's what it is, yeah.
Where's Dan the Whopper King? Where's the Whopper King at?
The Booger King is in the chat.
The Booger.
He is.
Booger. Well, guys, I'm just here to wish you the best of the best. Merry Christmas. Yeah,
You do, Juan.
this is my flag. And I wish you all the best. I still haven't eaten. I'm going to eat and do some things. And hopefully I watch around. I just want to...
Hey, Juan, was that flag made in Puerto Rico or China?
Oh, man, you know where it was made from. Let me...
Watch, it was made in the U.S.
No, they don't. It doesn't have a sticker. So probably it was made there. Maybe. I don't know.
Mine was made in Newfoundland.
We are different things. So, as you know, guys. But, I hope. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Juan.
Merry Christmas, Juan.
That was quick.
That was quite. I didn't know he was here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's great. I love when Juan gets on the streams.
Like, is there any reason you didn't get the old flag that didn't quite look like, a rocket launcher with a fish stick in it?
I didn't even know there was more than one flag. I didn't know that this one was like relatively new. Like,
I'm not being an ass. What I'm saying is, here's a clue. There isn't a chance in hell anybody would have designed that 100 years ago. Okay.
well, why is that?
Pickle, look at it.
It's not that bad. I mean, there's worse out there. I mean, I don't know.
Only in a
I can't
place
name
where
one,
things
but
like
there's-
George would exist would you make a flag like that.
George is awesome, right? I mean, you guys were begging for him, so I finally took him out of the closet for the Christmas special here.
Oh God.
At least Jan does, anyway.
I'm gonna send you a shovel for Christmas so you can keep digging yourself that hole.
All right, sounds good. I prefer a wooden handle.
I'm gonna get you one of those little fold-up ones.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, what was this
Backpack
holiday
size
that
so
you?
that I can go deeper.
What was it? What was this holiday that you were celebrating yesterday?
Tibbs Eve.
What? Tips in the heat of the night.
No, it's just
Crockett and Tibbs.
So celebrating police detective from a fictional show.
It's literally just a day for newbies to get drunk. That's literally all this. So you can have a day off
That's
work to get
any
drunk.
given Tuesday.
Well,
But it's
no,
close
just
to
so you can have a
Christmas.
day
They had
off
to
work.
name it.
That's right. You had to have a Christmas Eve basically. So it's Tibbs Eve, then it's Christmas Eve, and then it's Christmas Day.
Okay, I'll bite. Is there a Tibbs? Like, is it a person?
I don't know. I have no idea. It's a great question, though. I'll be searching that up later. I assume there is, but
Maybe that was the mummer who killed that family in the 1800s.
Uh-huh.
I mean, oh, you didn't forget that. Ah, smart guy. This one.
Pickle, no matter what,
Yeah, maybe.
you are a
Maybe his name was
memorable.
Tib.
No matter what, Pickle, you are a memorable individual. You're hard to forget.
I get that a lot.
Relax, Max.
Like a lot.
I won't forget.
So it's been a couple days since.
No one will.
Have you heard the Lunch Lady song yet?
What's that?
It's been 4 days. Have you heard the Lunch Lady song yet? It's been 4 days.
No. There's a Lunch Lady song?
Pickle, we went over this on Wednesday. You were there physically. You were in the chat.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember. Sorry, I forgot, but I remember now. See?
Okay, Pickle. You're not supposed to stick the straw for the brake clean up your nose. That is not how that works.
Well, I mean, I just have slight memory loss. That's all. I'm just a busy guy. We'll leave it at that, okay? It's not all the brake clean I've been huffing.
Little for the brakes.
Got nothing to do with that. I just wash my hands with that stuff, man. I don't even use soap anymore.
No, that's a good thing. That's not uncommon, but yeah, it'll do things to your hands. It's not technically good for you, but you know.
I don't know. Well, it's non-chlorinated. It's okay. It's the good stuff.
No, he's young. He won't figure it out for another 50 years.
No, they make stuff called Tubba towels. Look into getting a can of that and see if it works. It's like a Clorox wipe for your hands, but it's supposed to work a lot better.
Okay, I got the.
You can also clean your
gritty soap I bought. Oh, okay. Well then, I like the tub of towels. Then that sounds better.
Yeah.
I got like gritty soap right now with like sand and shit in it, and that works okay.
Yeah, you'll find that'll strip your hands up just as bad as brake clean will. I tried it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's worth buy one of the tub of towels, see if they work. If they do what they need to.
Okay.
It's worth the trouble.
Oh yeah, man. I come home sometimes my hands are just black no matter how hard you scrub. I mean, it's some of them are just greasy.
Yeah, there is a reason I started wearing gloves, even the disposable ones, when doing stuff like that.
They help.
The biggest reason I started wearing it is it's the second layer of skin. So if the glove gets cut, you don't normally. So when you're reaching in and doing stuff, that's what I found to be helpful with them. And you also don't look like an oil stain.
Yeah, I'm like, you can tell. You look at me. It's like, oh, that's a middle class guy. He's a blue collar worker. You look at my hands. But it just doesn't come off. It gets ingrained into my hands like crazy. So I've learned to live with it at this point. Just grease ball.
No, it made it easier because you have to drive the customers' cars in an hour.
Clean reacts with silver rings. Yeah, I do, and I haven't gotten in trouble for it yet. But there was a guy working there before me that really got into a lot of shit about something like that. So I do have to be careful.
That's also why I started wearing the gloves, because then you can just take them off, drive the car out. It's without washing your hands 40 times a day. You don't run the risk.
Yeah, not only that, but it probably also. What's that? Sorry.
You don't also run the risk of getting goop all over people's cars.
Yeah, that, and also probably would cut down on germs too, like from getting sick.
Yeah, considering how, are you sure your immune system isn't compromised? Because good Lord, man.
I don't know. Well, I've been taking these, and I'm okay now. So these are good. So Sorry, that was French. Sorry, this is English. These right here are the good ones.
Apparently not, since you've
Okay.
been sick so many times.
No, I started taking these after the last time, and I haven't got sick yet again. So I think these might be the reason.
Just
Thank
be
you.
honest. Those are marijuana gummies, right?
No. Though I'm told on New Year's you can show up. My boss said this to me. You can show up drunk or stoned, whatever you want. But he'd prefer if you didn't, but you can. That's what I was told.
Huh.
So maybe don't bring your car to Canadian Tire for service. I've just now thought about that. I mean,
Like,
pretty bad when your boss says that to you.
On
But
New Year's Day or the day after?
New Year's Day, because we're open on New Year's, believe it or not.
Yeah, your service industry. I'm not surprised.
Apparently, it's just to compete with a restaurant next to us. I don't understand that, but
What?
that's what I was told. I know it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, but apparently, if they're
Lord,
open,
dude.
we're open.
So what? If somebody's eating a steak and they're like, I need some tires. Hey, they're open.
Yeah, apparently that's what I was told.
We're really going to show McDonald's what for this year, eh?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, but we are. And I signed up for New Year's. Not that I'm going to show up with either one of those things. I'm going to be probably the most sober guy there, but
That's
it'll be fun to see everybody else.
That's your first mistake.
Yeah, you know what? It's a tough industry to be in, and it shows on a lot of the other guys, because they offered me to go out to a pub one night, and I told them I don't drink, and my boss thought I was crazy. He looked at me like I had two heads, and I for a solid 5 seconds. So, yeah, it's a tough industry to work in, apparently.
Now, what you do in a situation like that is you just go have a glass of water or nurse a beer or something. You don't have to drink. Just go see what it's like. Builds camaraderie with the people you work with.
Well, see, I don't like the people I work with. There's only one guy that I would actually go out to a pub with.
There is at least some chance they're going to see this. That's probably not the best thing to say.
The feeling is mutual, okay? Like, they understand this. It's okay. they know
all
who they
hate
are.
each other and they're fine with it.
They know who they like. Yeah, that's right. You got it. It's weird, okay? Took me a while to figure that one out.
Yeah, just mutual distance.
But they know who they like and they know who they don't. It doesn't make sense, but it's a God honest truth. Well, actually, there's two people. Sorry, my bad. There's two people that I would. They know who they are. I don't have to say their names, okay?
Oh God.
Oh. Yeah, and that's just how it is. It's a tough place to work. There we go. Explaining to a mechanic how tough the job is, because you were full on tech, right? You built stuff like cars. You were saying,
I was an actual mechanic,
movies, right?
Probably the shortest amount of time of anything. I had to go out change bay like Dan and Ford dealer, and then I went to doing prototype stuff. That was what I did mostly.
Okay.
But trust me, I busted we did prototype at the proving ground, so we did tires upon tires.
Oh.
And that's a whole nother world, because you're dealing with prototype tires and they're going out to test a car. They'll ruin a set of tires in 20 minutes. I mean,
wow. Yeah, wow.
And they're prototype tires. They're $50,000-$60,000 a piece, and they're done in 20 minutes.
Wow. Yeah, I don't go through that. The worst thing I go through is, the cord just stuck out of the tires, and that hurts. I've had them in my hand a couple times. It's not fun.
Yeah.
I don't know how I haven't needed a tetanus shot at this point.
You probably should just have
Must be
one as a
okay.
general rule, especially when you're
I don't even know. I don't know if I've ever had one, honestly, to be quite honest with you.
it's one thing that's worth getting, especially when you're working with rusted metal a lot, because you don't want lockjaw and all the problems that can come with it. So
Yeah, you need to
I
have one.
probably
I
should
think
get
it's
that
like
done.
you ought to get a booster. I think it's every 5 years.
it's 5 or 10,
I
depending on how often you get metal in you, I think.
I've definitely never had one in 5 years, or 10. I can't remember that. So
yeah, it's like I said with the chamber. I don't know when my last tetanus shot was, but I knew when my next one was. I've gotten in the last couple of months with that car.
yeah, good, because if you stab yourself,
All the goddamn time. It's
yeah,
shit that happens.
there's rusted. Yeah, we get shit rusted to hell, man. Especially, I've got to admit, I'm sorry, Dan, but I'm not much of a Ford guy anymore. I got to be honest with you. Every time there's one in the shop, they're the roughest, ugliest pieces of shit that will drive in onto those two posts, okay? So bad you can put your fist through the floor. I'm not even making this up. It's just that bad. And they're just in there for tires or an oil change.
Yeah, you're basically you're doing tires for Dan. Everybody that comes in with a Ford is Dan.
Every one of them are so rough. It's so bad. I've never seen well, I have. If they're brand new, they're nice. I've had a couple F-250s and stuff, and they're pretty nice, but they're new.
Yeah, you've seen his Exploder. it's that car that's just hanging on by the chinny chin hairs there.
Yeah, it's held together with chicken wire and hopes and dreams, basically. That's pretty much the rest of them in the shop too. So bad. They're definitely the worst, especially when you compare them to my car, because my car can be the same age as a Ford, but it's still rust free, or mostly. There's no holes that you can put your fist through onto the floor, but then you go underneath a Ford and it's is this thing gonna break in half on the lift?
Well, if it does, you gotta get a video of it.
Bad. Yeah, I got a couple good ones. I can tell you that. I got one where the control arm bushings are gone. When you hit the brakes, the whole tire and whole control arm assembly goes back into the firewall. I should post that in the Discord group so you guys can see it. Never even thought about it. I just took it the other day. It was wicked.
So you gonna start making videos again? Because I know you've got a bunch of stuff you've never put out there.
Oh, I am. I'm gonna buy a GoPro, so I'm gonna get some new equipment so that I can make better videos and longer form ones, because I'm not able to do a whole lot with my phone because my storage gets full so easily. That's kind of what I've been battling, honestly, right now. I cannot film anything.
I just got a knockoff GoPro for Christmas. I'll let you know how that is before you go buying a $400, $500 camera. This was $70. So.
Oh yeah, let me know how that goes. $70, I can live with that.
No, because you filmed when you moved, right?
I did, and it's all still on here, so my phone is full. I have 5 seconds of video capability right now. I need to get one of those what's it called? Thumb drive. That's what I need.
Do you not have a computer? Or how do you normally edit video?
I usually just edit it on my phone. I take the video and then put it into my thing, but that doesn't work for long form videos, because you only do 5-minute videos or 10 or whatever. Can't remember what the time is.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine trying to edit a video with this thing.
Oh, it's bad. So I got a laptop. It's plugged in. I'm gonna wipe it out and then reinstall what I want back onto it because it's slow and it's really bad. See if that helps a little bit, and then go from there.
Yeah, try DaVinci Resolve
Hopefully that'll
for
work.
editing.
Yeah, you told me about that a couple weeks ago. I looked that up too, and yeah, I'll try that. And there's another one too. I can't remember the name of.
Because both Witty
You gotta
and
pay for that one, so
Junkyard
that'll be a
use it.
waste for
The biggest thing is Junkyard is extremely knowledgeable in it because he edits for other people for money, so he can help you with a lot of that stuff.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'll do then. I know Junkyard. Yeah, he's really into the computers. He's the tech guy. I'm not very techy, so I'm still figuring out this stuff. I just know I don't like editing on my phone. It's a pain in the butt. Excuse me. What's Dan saying? Well, yeah, but that makes sense. But I don't want to delete the videos because some of them are memories, and my mother or sister will want them, so I can't delete them. That's the problem. I'm in a pickle, okay, if you will.
Pickles in a
Like
pickle.
there's a lot of first experiences on there. I filmed myself seeing the first train of my whole life. I think there was one of a raccoon. I think there's some funny shit on there of me reacting to it.
Okay, but you've never seen a raccoon before?
Nope.
Every once in a while, I do forget you came from a land that's the size of a postage stamp in the middle of nowhere.
I've never seen a raccoon. I have seen deer now, but I didn't see a deer before we left. So I think that's in there too. There's a train.
Raccoon, train, deer, porn store.
He'll keep that video to itself.
Yeah, that's why we haven't seen that. I'm amazed that raccoons didn't get over to the island just because they're junk. You figure they'd be in somebody's something.
I know. You think they would come over in like hay and stuff because a lot comes back and forth with the Atlantic Transit. So I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
But yeah,
Trash
there's
pandas
not
are
one there.
Yeah, because I mean, literally, that's why they're called trash pandas because they get into everything and they are everywhere. So,
Well, they ain't in Newfoundland. Not one. There's no even like critters like them. What do you call them? Porcupine. There's none of those either.
well, no
We don't
shit.
have anything like that. Well,
I wouldn't
I've never seen a porcupine either. I think that might even be on there too. Maybe.
Wait till you see an armadillo.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for that. That's gonna
It's
be
an
exciting
armored
shit,
rat,
man.
effectively.
I know. It's got like a hard shell back and it's got like a rat tail. I've seen it. Well, not in
We got
person,
them
but-
here now.
Do you?
Yep.
They were all over
I don't know
Florida
if
when I was a
Alberta's-
kid.
Yeah, they slowly migrate
Don't know.
north. I don't know how much further they can go. I can't remember the kind that's here. I think they call it it's like the 9-banded armadillo. They said that's the one that's actually carries leprosy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, weird looking animal walking around passing
Wow.
out biblical plagues.
Yeah.
Yeah, those that they probably won't.
Why does
last
everything
very
want to
long.
kill me here?
Well, no, that's the beauty of Florida. Every third animal can kill you. So, and now
Yeah,
some
the
of
only-
the
Yeah, but
hurricanes.
that's the same thing here. We have like rattlesnakes and there's cougars here, both kinds. There's
Don't go dating cougars.
grizzly bears. I don't mess with any of those things. Okay, I don't. Yeah, there's both the kinds, and they're both scary. Not good.
No, now since I've been down there with all the hurricanes and let all the snakes out that people had, there's all those freaking pythons and everything else down there they have no natural predators, so they're they're just getting huge.
There's so many things that want to kill you.
Pretty much.
Well, yeah, that's the same thing with the bears here. Just like a couple weeks ago, there was 2 people camping or something, and they got eaten by bears here up north. Yeah, up north of the city here. Wasn't that far from Calgary?
Yeah, we got black bears here. That's bad enough.
Yeah, there's everything short of moose here. Anything that'll live in a cold climate, anyway.
Yeah, I think that's the problem with Newfoundland. I think that's why there's not anything like that there because it's just too cold.
Oh, trash pandas live everywhere.
Oh, well, I wonder how that come they haven't ended up there. Then that's really weird. I wonder. Like,
What
that's
about
pretty
possums?
thorough then with checking luggage and things like that, like people's cars. Nope, no possums.
Yeah.
There's Newfoundland's moose are not even native to Newfoundland. They were brought there by mankind.
Yeah, important moose.
Yeah, caribou are native to the land, but moose are not. They were brought there by man.
What's up,
Hey,
Jim?
Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Merry Christmas, Jim. Man, my internet is terrible.
Hey, Neverboard.
Hey, Neverboard's Christmas miracle. Merry Christmas to you, Neverboard.
Yeah, Pickle twice in 1 week. Holy crap. Yeah, I was looking on your channel
You're
when I
gonna see me a lot more now.
popped in here. Your last live was 4 months ago.
Was it really?
Yeah, 4 or 5 months.
Well, see, I think some of them are missing though. I don't know what happened there. I think I messed it up. I think I might have accidentally put them on private videos, like not available
Oh.
in public. So I don't think that's actually accurate.
No, I'm sorry. It was 3 months ago.
Oh, okay, that sounds right. Okay, that's about right. I would say. Time flies, so that's crazy. Wow. I'm gonna get back into it though. Especially into making videos. I have filmed a lot of things on my car too that I haven't even began to edit. So there's like things.
Yeah, there could be some untapped market.
Repairs that I've done so far.
There could be some untapped market for videos on a completely stock automatic fucking Mitsubishi. So
Don't be judging. It's a good car. It's got 263,000 kilometers on it. All right.
yes, you have a very nice college age cheerleader car.
Yeah, it's a nice sports car.
No. No. If it has
Okay,
an
'cause
automatic,
I know I'm gonna get like.
if it isn't automatic, it is not a sports car.
It's fast, okay? It's fast for a four banger. I'll give it that.
In relative,
You can
terms.
laugh at me all you want, but it is.
Pickle, you do realize
Yes, when you compare it to other vehicles in its class.
you do realize a new minivan would stomp the shit out of your car.
Absolutely. Me and my work colleague, hopefully my boss never watches this, but me and my work colleague, we took a minivan for a test drive.
Pickle,
And
Pickle?
let's just say it does
Pickle?
burnouts. It does.
Pickle.
It
Don't
does.
say
It
these
does
things like-
burnouts. Okay.
Good Lord, man.
Hey, Tom. Merry Christmas to you.
What's
Hey,
happening,
Tom.
And new guys
think
is
60
correct. You
No,
think
Dan,
60 fast.
If you look, I gotta explain myself better. if you lined it up against cars in its own class, it's fast compared to them. But when you compare it to the Iron Horse, of course, it has 4 more cylinders. It's not fast then.
Well, no, hey, Pickle, I will guarantee you your car is 100% faster than Dan's orange Mustang right now.
Oh, well, yeah, it kind of has, like, an engine. And I can put my car in manual mode. That helps a
This
little
ain't
bit
the same. Come on.
with getting power.
Manual mode.
It's not. No, it's not the same. I've driven manuals. It's not the same, but it is. It does help with the power delivery. So I am grateful for that, because when I'm coming to work now, I just put it in manual mode and drive it like a manual.
The only nice thing about a manual, especially with like a 4-cylinder, is that it makes it feel fast because you can actually dart around. It does give you the illusion of speed. Yes, but he doesn't have straight pipes, and
It does, yeah. It's easy to think that it's fast. My car's.
yeah, it's.
Hey, I got a treat ordered for that car. Wait till you see it.
Did you just say you bought a treat?
I'm modifying it a little bit.
You didn't buy one of those.
Yeah, I am modifying it a little
You
bit.
didn't buy one of those packaged stray wings, did you? Yep, frozen pickle.
No, I didn't buy a wing for it.
Is it one of those big coffee can fart tips?
Manual without a clutch, yes. No. No, it already has one of those. Jesus, the thing's massive. It gotta be this big on the round. I didn't do it. It came like that. Somebody put that on there, and I hate it.
You were simultaneously 18 and a grandma at the same fucking time.
I won't deny that, but I did order. Well, I haven't ordered it yet, but I'm going to when I get paid. I have a muffler for it. Okay, so see how that goes. I don't want it to sound like dog shit, but
you said it already has a fart can on it, so you're getting a non-fart can.
No, somebody's put like this massive, ungodly muffler on it, and the exhaust tip has to be 4 inches on the round on the back. I'll have to put a picture of it. It's ridiculous, and it's too quiet for a sport car. Okay, I'm like, you know what? I want just a little bit louder, not like deafening.
So a fart can is too quiet.
Yeah, it's really weird, actually. I don't know how it can be quiet, but yeah, it's too quiet.
Yeah, he probably bought a cherry bomb.
No, Dan, it's not a cherry bomb. I found something even better.
Now what you do is you cut that muffler off, and you go to the store you work at, get a gas pack, and just stick that sucker on it and point it upwards out the back, just like one of those those big bazooka tips they run now. You'll look cool. You'll start a new trend.
Yeah. Oh yeah, real cool with my 4-cylinder tractor muffler looking thing.
And then you can stance the car so the wheels are pointed in like this.
Oh, right? Yeah. You got to get them like on Facebook groups. I joined a whole bunch, and they all look like this, and it's so stupid.
We got to get you a body kit.
And Neverboard's giving you some interesting tips.
Body kits. Why? I want to know why. Is this like a good tip, or is like why?
It might eat the I'm assuming it would eat the packing if it's a filled muffler.
Oh yeah, it is. It's it's fiberglass or something. I forget the name of it. I think it's made by Evil Energy. Apparently, it's supposed to be. I heard it on a Honda Civic, which I don't like Honda Civics at all. Not that they're not good cars. I just don't like driving them. But it sounded good on a Civic, so
WTF, Pickle?
Did I just
Hey!
did I just hear this right? You heard something on a Honda Civic, and then your immediate thought was, "Oh, I need that." What are you doing, Pickle?
No, I just if it can make my thought process is if it can make a Honda Civic sound good, then my car will sound okay.
If you just want a Civic, I'll just cut the shit off the Civic in my driveway, the Honchero, and send that shit to you.
No, my car has almost double the displacement of a 1.8 liter Civic.
Uh-huh.
So, almost double, right? I don't know.
What is
Pickle,
it?
Anyway,
what did you buy?
Math.
What did you buy?
But my point being,
What did you buy?
it's made by
It's not as
made
if
by
you're
Evil
making
Energy. You
videos
replace-
leading up to this thing. What did you buy? It's a fart can, isn't it?
It's a muffler, and you
No,
you
it's a
replace
bigger fart can. Because
the
it already has a
muffler,
fart can.
the stock one,
A stock
with this
muffler.
thing.
You bought a stock muffler.
No.
You bought a stock muffler, and that's going to be your okay?
Oh no, I didn't.
What do you do?
No.
We got to slow up a minute
it's
when we're
it's
talking
got
to Pickle
fiberglass
because
packing in it or something. It's different.
he's on a really bad delay.
Oh, okay. So you're replacing a fart
My
can
internet is
with
shit.
another fart can. Is this what we're doing?
Sounds like it.
Yes, but it's smaller.
Why, Pickle? Just why?
Because I don't know why. I just feel compelled to be this way.
Why don't you just take the fart can that's on it off and just call it a day? That would be the cheapest way to go.
I thought about drilling holes in it because I've seen people doing that.
Do you guys have vehicle inspections?
No, I
Pickle?
can't. It's not good enough. Gotta have. No, we don't.
Why don't you just take the fart can off it and see what it sounds like? You might not want to buy this expensive, whoop-de-doo, whatever it is, gizmo you're trying to get.
But it's not expensive. It's only like $78.
This expensive whoop-de-doo gizmo thing that you're trying to get. Yes. You know what's not
It says,
70
okay,
bucks?
Neverboard says it gets rid of the air pockets in the packing and makes it louder.
Yeah,
What's
I
not
think
$70?
his next comment I think is very accurate to what you're just saying, Pickle.
Just taking the fart can off it, selling it, and then you'd make a profit instead of having to buy, actually buy something. And I bet you it would sound better in the end.
Probably not, actually.
I want to keep this.
They sound like shit.
I want to keep this car. Okay, I love this car sometimes, but I want to keep it for now. And then I have my truck with it, so I'm gonna have both because I'm an idiot.
No, hey, Pickle, that's a good one.
I'll have to look it up. But see, I don't.
I just used the knockoff
The
Thrush
problem, Jim,
Flowmasters. They look like 40 series, but they're half the price.
Those
I
things.
just want it to be a little more sporty, but I
had welded
I don't
thrush
want it to be
mufflers
too
on the Mustang
obnoxious.
for a while, but
And they sound
I
fine
just
with a
don't want it to
4-liter.
sound like. Okay, yeah, I just don't want it to be like super, like like some people with straight pipe Honda Civics. I don't want it to sound like garbage like that. I just want it to be a little more rowdy. That's it. That's all.
it's never going to sound like a V8 Pickle. Just calm down.
I'm not trying to make it. I'm not trying to make it sound like me. I understand that.
Is he real echoey to you guys?
I want.
Well, yeah, just deal with it.
No, but I
I'm
think
just digging this
Neverboard's
little
comment,
bit.
instead of one giant 4-inch, you're getting 2 2-inch.
I've already recorded the stock one, so once I order this one and put it on, I'm gonna compare them and make I'll do a cold start video. Both of which
So-
are cold started. I
so
lost
wait,
1500 when it's
So wait a minute.
cold. So
So let me get this
Gonna be
straight. All right.
void.
So here's essentially what you're doing, right? You're taking your stock exhaust, well, the exhaust as it is now, and you're taking it from sounding like to so is that kind of what you're trying to do there? You're taking it
I'm
from
trying to
sounding like a
refine the fart, if
mosquito
you
to
will.
like a stink fly, or what are we trying to capture here?
Hey, you were 19 once. You know what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, but I had a V8.
Hey, you wouldn't say that if you had to live up here with our gas prices the way.
What do you mean? We live here with our gas prices.
Well, it's worse here.
Well, what does the sound of the exhaust have to do with gas prices?
Well, nothing. I just said started talking about a V8, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, he's going for
I
the
want a
hatch.
V8. I want it, but I don't want it in a car. I want to have it in my truck. I still want a truck. No.
Why do you want a V8 truck? Truck's
Don't worry,
never
first
gonna go
thing
fast anyway.
First thing I'm doing is I'm putting glass. Dude, I don't want it to go fast. I want it to haul shit around. I want to put my 3-wheeler in the back of my canoe and go on. I don't
You
want
can do that with a 4-cylinder.
I can't put a canoe in my Eclipse, Dan. Where am I going to put it?
It's
On the
called a
roof.
roof rack, Pickle.
I got a sunroof. I can't. There's no room. Wait, do you guys not know how small one of these Eclipses are? I mean,
No,
look,
I know exactly how small
had-
they are. You can still get a roof rack, Pickle.
but it's got a sunroof. There's nowhere to put it.
But the roof rack sits up.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, Dan, is your daughter dying?
Yeah, it's the season. She's got
Yeah,
a
she
cough.
okay?
Yeah, she's got a cough.
Oh, I'm contagious.
I bet you
Yeah,
are.
it's. I know roof rack seems like an obvious thing, but there's no room for the sunroof to open then because it comes up and it goes back and it takes up the whole damn roof.
Pickle, you do understand you can take the roof rack off.
They got.
I want to still be able to use the sunroof. That defeats the purpose of a sports car.
Okay,
Wait,
stop.
wait,
saying
wait,
sports
wait,
car.
wait.
That's the first
Wait.
thing.
Wait. So what you're telling me, Pickle, is you want to be able to use the sunroof with a canoe on top.
No,
I feel like
don't.
it kind of defeats the purpose of the sunroof if you have a canoe in there.
No, if you put a roof rack on it, you won't be able to open the sunroof anymore because the
Why
roof
not?
rack will be in the way.
No,
The damn roof rack will be in the way.
no, it won't.
No,
They got ones where they have suction cup ones, for Christ's sakes.
Suction cup.
yeah, and then Pickle, beyond that fact, they come off. It's not like your deck screwing the son of a bitch into your car, Pickle.
Look, okay, I'll send you a picture of the roof of my car. There, I'm telling you, there's no room whatsoever to mount a roof rack.
Pickle.
There's nowhere to stick even a suction cup
It's
on.
not a whole contraption. I mean, they have ones where it's just one beam on this side, one beam on that side,
You're not
and
putting
then
a
your
ladder rack
sunroof
on
is
your
in the
car.
middle.
Yeah, it's not like a ladder rack for a truck. Pickle. It's not-
But you know what? Yeah, I read in the manual though you can put a tow hitch on these cars. It's not recommended to tow like quads or anything, of course, but like you can. They tell you can, but you probably shouldn't. But like that's an option, okay? Maybe I'll do
Well,
that.
you don't need a V8 to tow a quad either, though. Is what I'm saying. You want the V8 in the truck, but there's no real point in having the V8 in the truck if the truck's not going to go fast anyway. You could have an inline 6 in the truck and be just.
But you can only go. My car goes fast enough for me, okay? I feel like I'm gonna die at highway speeds, okay? That's That's fine. That's
Well,
part
if
of
you
it.
share 'em with me.
I don't need a fast
Well,
truck. I want it to
well,
like pull a stump. I want it to be able to pull a house down. I want the torque.
What
and
are you going to be
experience.
towing that you need all this
I don't
torque?
know. Well, I want to do things with my truck
Like what?
too. Like maybe I'll do like gravel or something. I don't
He's
know.
gonna be
I
hauling
just
lunch
have
ladies
plans.
around.
I know that. I want to try things.
You're
I just.
going to be hauling gravel?
Well, yeah, I could like tow a trailer and put the gravel in it or something. I don't know. I just want
And
to
where
try
are you going to
something.
put the gravel? How are you going to afford the gravel? These are
I
all
work a
questions you
full-time
need
job. What are
answered.
you talking about?
We all work full-time jobs, Pickle.
Well,
Except 6%. But yeah.
Beside that point, why would you need gravel when you don't have a house?
Yeah, you don't have a place to put the gravel.
Look, gravel deliveries. That's what it's.
Are you still trying to
It's
start
not
that
for
side
me.
business?
It's for other people. Yeah, I wanna. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. How many people need gravel in Calgary right now?
All
So
of
that.
them.
Yeah. Oh, Dan wasn't there when I said that, but I'm probably moving again. So.
I wasn't here when you said that.
Here.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm definitely going to be in the next 9 months.
Where the heck
Are
are
you
you
moving on your own or what?
Nope, I don't think so. I could, but I'm not going to.
Are your
Excuse
parents
me, 'cause we're
moving
kind of like all on
again?
the same page here. Okay. It's all of us because I've talked about it, and I wanna. I don't know where, but I've been looking at Ontario, up in north. So we've come across, and now we're making a loop and going back.
So you're going to be halfbacks.
Half back. Yeah, exactly.
That's what they call people who move from up north, like where I am, to Florida, and then move back to Carolina. To call them halfbacks. You're halfway back home.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a halfback, and then after that, maybe I'll go to the States. Maybe I won't if I can be accepted. I don't know. Life is interesting like that. I'm just one day I might decide, hey, you know what? I want to carry a gun in my pocket. And,
Well, you'd have to come to America for that.
So what made you guys decide to go that far to then go back? Is there something other than just the fact that you're in a hellhole, or?
Yeah, it's just the fact that we're in a city, and I just don't do well here in a city. There's no room for projects. I can't do anything on my car, barely, let alone buy a truck. Where the hell am I gonna put it? There's so much. I can't have a three-wheeler. I can't do anything. I can't go ATVing.
Well,
you know what I mean? It's just
you could if you had your own place. See, you could have that stuff if you had your own place.
There's no room here for that. You can't have any of that here. This is a subdivision.
Why not? You have a driveway?
I do, but it's only like barely fits 2 cars.
You can be strategic. Come on. Where there's a will, there's a way. Come on now, don't give me that.
Well, did you sell the 4-wheeler? Did you set it on fire when you left?
No, he burned it.
What's that? What's that?
Did you sell the 4-wheeler when you left, or did you set it on fire?
Sold it.
While it was on fire?
$1,000 for it, if you're wondering.
You only got $1,000 for it?
What's that?
You only got $1,000 for it.
Oh yeah, she was in rough shape.
$1,000 for a 4-wheeler?
Yeah, she was in rough shape.
Holy shit, that's expensive.
No, that's dirt cheap.
Yeah, there was a lot of shit. There was a lot of, dude.
Dude, the
That's
four wheelers
yeah.
I've had were only a couple
I-
$100.
But to be fair,
What? Oh God! Well, give me the scraps.
okay, this was one of the greatest. This is one of the greatest four wheelers I've ever had. This thing, at one point, I did an oil change on it. I didn't change the oil since I had it, and I put like 1,000 clicks on it.
Wait.
This
You
oil,
put
I mean,
1,000
there was
clicks
barely
on it?
anything.
Shush.
Yeah, I put a lot for an ATV because it's been in there for years at this
How
point.
far is a
or
fucking
like
click?
2 years at least.
No,
1,000 clicks, 1,000 kilometers, 1,000 miles, whatever you want it to be.
Well, no, those are all completely different units of measurement. And one of them I have never even used. I don't know how far.
Why do you struggle? Why do you struggle so much with Canadian measurements? Okay, it's 1,000 clicks there, bud.
Yeah, how far is that? Look, if someone
I just told you.
Hey, how far is Walmart from here? And I'm like, it's about 47 clicks that way. They'd be like, what? Okay, wait. Answer me this: how
okay.
many clicks per hour do you usually drive in your vehicle?
Oh, 100, 110.
you got to
120
convert
if I'm feeling
that.
brave.
Or
So that's like 45 miles an hour in Pickle Land.
No, that's like 62.5 or something. That's the speed limit.
is this an actual measurement? You're measuring shit in clicks up there?
Yes.
What? Is that a metric unit of measurement? Must be. Doesn't make any sense.
Look, I don't know what it is, but that's what you say. Oh yeah, she's 1,000 clicks up north.
All right, somebody Google
People will know what you're
Okay,
saying.
hold on.
I want to know the conversion to miles per click.
Well, a click is a military term for a unit of measure. I can't remember what it is. Is that slang for kilometer?
Yes. I already
Sounds
said that.
like
I said
nautical
it's 1,000
speak to me.
clicks is 1,000 kilometers.
Hold on. Hey, Pickle, put up Tom's last comment.
What Tom say?
Where is it?
Think ahead on what?
Yeah, Dan.
It was like 10
Yeah,
minutes
Dan,
ago.
I'm thinking ahead.
Was it 10 minutes ago? I don't remember what we were talking about 10
And
minutes
then
ago.
Jim said maybe you want to compete a local tractor pull. That's why you need all the gravel.
Yeah, see, I need all the torque for that out of my 360 is probably what it's gonna have, or
Oh yeah, I
don't
forgot
know.
to say.
Maybe it'll have
Dan,
Y block if I get the flare side or whatever they call it.
yeah, I forgot to tell you, Dan. His Mustang's cooler than yours. Just throwing it out there.
Who did what where?
Jim's Mustang is cooler than yours. Just throwing it out there.
Says who?
Oh no.
Says me.
Yeah, mate.
Says the guy who doesn't own a V8?
We don't need it. Dan, I've got more cars than you have thoughts. So
No, you have more pieces of scrap metal than I have.
no, right now
We
I have three running
cobbled
cars
together.
Oh, so
I don't count the Honchero as a vehicle
Look.
yet, right? Just
it wasn't until last week when I pulled the engine.
You can't say anything.
I can say
Dan, you can't say anything.
I am
My car has the highest
vernacular-
mileage out of everybody's here, okay? Maybe not 6%, but you definitely.
what?
And it still has an engine in it, not to mention that part, okay? It's not a rolling
What?
chassis.
I didn't hear a single word you said.
He said he had higher mileage than anybody here, but beyond that, I don't give a half shit about a V8. Next thing will be have a V8 in it when I get around to it. It's not like I haven't had them before.
No, I'm done with this conversation. What he just said?
He said he has the highest mileage of anybody here.
Mileage.
Yes.
Like your
the
car
most
has the most
miles, I
miles
guess.
on it?
Yes, he said his car is, but I think it's in kilometers though. So
My
Pickle, I guarantee
It
you,
is,
all
but
three
I mean,
of my
it's still
jackets
over
have more
100,000 miles.
than you.
It's a lot.
What?
Yeah, but my
It-
car still has an engine in it. That's the difference.
It's hard right now. It's hard because you're on delay, Pickle, and we're not, so we're getting half a conversation.
Because it's almost bedtime. That's why.
Oh,
Bring it with you. Yeah. But anyway, so you're
that's
trying to
okay.
claim
I'm gonna
that your
end it here now in
has the most
15. I'm gonna
miles
go to
on
an
it?
hour and a half because the internet is getting worse and worse. It does. Hey, Barrows. Merry
Hey,
Christmas.
Barry.
My Explorer probably has more miles on it than your vehicle does.
Your car has
How many miles does your Explorer have? Your Exploder.
About 250,000.
Yeah, no, Pickle, you have 161,000 miles converted. I have 212 or something on my Cherokee. Big advantage is my Cherokee
Okay, but
actually
in
goes where
kilometers, I have.
No, if we converted ours
kilometers,
to
I have the
kilometers,
most.
we would. If we converted ours to kilometers, we'd still be ahead of you. That's not how math works.
Yeah, no, and Dan, but my Cherokee actually makes
Well,
it
at
to the
least
place
mine.
that I need it to, though. So
At least mine still has rocker panels on it.
Okay. Sweet dip.
Never,
Nope.
never bored. See you later. Happy New Year to you too, and
Hey, see you later.
4th of July.
yeah,
Take care, buddy.
That'd be about your average, Pickle.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see you again around
Oh,
Easter.
Jim's Corolla has 191.
Yeah, the thing I paid $1,100
She's
for and drove it to Missouri and back is, still running and going. It's 215 or so right now.
Wow, that's good.
It does actually make it to places I drive it to.
Towing stuff?
I know, right? I'm shocked. I've never.
No, see, I wouldn't try
my
to.
family always had new. Man, there's such a delay.
I wouldn't try to drive. I wouldn't try to tow something with it because it's not designed to tow.
So what you're saying is no. So
Yeah,
the answer is no then?
if we're doing a Pepsi challenge, go ahead. I'll still whoop your ass with the shake. So
I'm going to take that as a no, it won't get there with towing stuff. Any hoozle.
no, see, there's a difference. I wouldn't be that silly to think it would.
That doesn't change the fact it wouldn't. Just because you acknowledge it wouldn't doesn't mean jack shit in this conversation.
Yeah, no, it does because I wiped out a lot of extra steps by not thinking it would happen.
No, you're trying to compare my Explorer to this thing and saying, well, this thing actually gets places.
Because it does.
But it wouldn't get there if it was towing stuff, just like my thing. So it doesn't.
I'm hazarding a guess that your
equate
Explorer
anything.
would have made it there if you had a trailer or not. So,
Huh? Oh, mine would make it there if it didn't have a trailer.
well, I guess.
Oh, by the way, how's
next year.
how's that transmission holding up anyway after the whole abuse on the Exploder?
More or less the same.
Oh wait, isn't that an automatic?
Yes.
So you're telling me, you picking on me, and your daily driver's an automatic?
Yeah, my daily driver's a beater. Piece of shit.
Well, I could say the same about mine too.
You could. Yours is a piece of shit.
Yeah, but
Hit the nail right on the head on that one.
Pickle, if you pay $5,000 for it, if you paid $5,000 for it, it's by definition not a piece of shit. You might have bought one, but you paid decent money for it, for a piece of shit.
I did. Yeah, I really did. I paid a lot of money for a piece of shit that I had to put a timing belt into, like, as soon as I got
How about
it.
the Explorer? About
That was
$5,000.
fun.
Except the insurance paid for it.
I'm sorry, Dan. I lost the first part of that.
I said I bought my Explorer for about.
Oh, I got full coverage. I got full coverage on my piece of shit now.
I'll
Yeah,
do
but
what I did. Hit something with it. Pay it right off.
How long ago did you buy said piece of shit? How long ago did you buy said piece of shit?
I don't know. It's been 3 years, maybe 3-4 years.
Yeah, right now it's a $1,200 piece of shit. So
Well, it's a paid off piece of shit, and I didn't have to pay it off. The insurance company paid it off. So really, I didn't even spend $5,000 on it.
Hey, but at the end of the day, I'll make double what you will off the exploder.
Just wait until you hit a deer with whatever it is you're driving.
yeah, probably a moose.
God, I hope not. There won't be much left.
Not in that thing; it'll kill you.
Pretty much.
It will. It
Yeah,
will come right through the windshield and into the sunroof at me. Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna have 800 pounds.
There's
of
not a
moose
hope in hell for me. Yeah, the A pillar on my car is about this big on the round, so yeah, there's not a chance in hell.
Well, no, the nice thing is you'll hit his legs, and his whole body's gonna hit you right in the sunroof.
Yeah. Flatten your roof.
Yeah,
Knock
it's gonna
you in
come
the head.
right into the sunroof. Yep. 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 But I bet it'll still run after that dam, though. You see, that's the thing. It'll run and drive fine.
Yeah, except you won't be able to pilot it because the roof will be caved in. And that's only if you get a tall move.
Well, that's what.
If you get a little short guy,
Well, you
then
see, that's what hammers are for.
what? Maybe
That's what hammers are for. Okay. The
maybe
roof
you
is in.
could sawzall the roof off and have a convertible.
Convertible, yeah. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
You'll
what I'm
be
doing too. If that
flexing
ever
down the
happens,
road.
hopefully not. Just leave the roof in the ditch.
Well, Narrows has a good point. Are white
What?
for Pickle. Barrows has a good point.
Why?
First snow. Well, I've already been through the first snow, and I only had liability, but I only just like 3 days ago went with full coverage. So Dylan has been watching Pole Barn Garage. How'd you know? I love that guy.
Yep.
Oh, you're frozen. Oh, there we go. There's life. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just leave it right in the ditch. Convertible.
Might as well just leave the car right in the ditch at that point. Might as well just leave her, take the plates off it.
Let's go get another Eclipse. They're not. I will say this. They're definitely not a popular car. You don't see a whole lot of them. Or I've never even heard of them before.
They sold like
so
shit.
Definitely,
that body style sold
they're
like
not
shit.
popular.
Yeah.
The previous generation sold pretty well, but that generation you have,
I can see why, because they are a bit dull in the front.
They're a bit dull everywhere, Pickle.
You do not
They're dull when you look at them from the front.
Clips, all right?
No, but but if you look at the ass of that car, I love it. The ass of that car is amazing.
So your ass
is boring. You know, that's the problem. Apparently, yeah. Okay. When it comes to my car, yes, I love looking at the ass of that car. It is beautiful.
He likes some junk in the trunk.
Magnificent thing. Okay, it's beautiful. I have no shame in that.
Just everybody else does.
She's good.
That Eclipse has an ass just like the lunch lady.
You know, I'd list off a song, but
Oh, okay. It took a minute. It was a
No,
delay.
not the lunch
No,
lady.
it's
We're
delay,
not doing that.
So I'd list up a song that Pickle needs to listen to, but I'm pretty sure he's never heard of it. It's "Baby's Got Back" by Sir Mix-a-Lot. Yeah, that's what
Never
I
heard
figured.
of it.
Oh my God, we've been new guys.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Tom.
Hello, everybody.
Merry Christmas to you,
Merry
Tom.
Christmas Eve.
We got a full load of new guys.
We're just talking about the ass. What do you think of the ass of your car? That's what we're talking about. I love my ass on my car, so.
What?
Yeah, that's how we're all. That's about how we all are.
That's the reaction we all had, Tom.
Between the delay and yeah, it's getting a little thick.
What?
Between the delay and the rambling.
Yeah, I apologize for the delay.
Oh, that's no problem. But it literally like cut out like halfway through the sentence. Like, what did you ask?
He likes big butts and he cannot lie.
I was asking.
Yeah, roach coat butts drive them nuts.
He's asking
No,
what
I
you
like-
think of your car's ass.
No.
What I think of my car?
Yeah, your
Car's
car's
ass.
ass specifically.
My car's back end.
Yes. Like when you walk past your car's rear end and you take a hard second to look at it, what is your reaction?
You go, damn.
Really? I'm usually opening up the back hatch and throwing stuff in it.
So Pickle likes ass and Tom's a backdoor guy. Okay.
Have you been playing that time? Like I saw one video and maybe a short of you playing that your new cheapo guitar there. And that's about it.
I've been playing them all for a little while.
Oh, is it the monkey?
Yeah, I just put it back together and it works now, but it's still real scratchy, so I'm gonna have to go through it and replace some of these knobs.
You'll get her tuned up.
But I got the new power
Who's
cord
choking?
for the Champ.
That's my.
Three-prong wire, so I don't get shot.
Oh, there you go.
So that's probably going to be what I'm working on tonight.
Nice.
Do you ever get that cord to incorporate your loop station into the thing?
No.
Okay.
That cord was like $6.
And to answer your question, Jim, no.
Those other cords.
But I have pictures of the ass of my car on my phone. So.
Poor lady.
Yeah, I've been playing the new one.
I got the front too with the egg-shaped headlights, but I don't know. It doesn't hit the same.
But you talking about the back end doesn't hit the same, Pickle, or what?
Yeah, he asked me, do I take pictures of the ass end of my car and put them in my room? I said no, but I got them on my phone.
I take pictures of the front end of my car, and I have them hanging up on my wall.
Well, the front's not pretty to look at on mine. The back is, though. The back
Yeah,
has been
that's what
unmolested,
you
but the
tell
front
her.
has had.
That's what you tell her.
Somebody else's front end of their car.
Look, all right. It's
Somebody
really hard to
bragging
look
about
at
the
you
Bentley
from the
car.
front, but if you turn
I
around,
take a picture of that
we can
one,
make this work.
and then I slap it on the front of my car.
Well, actually, Dan, it makes sense why he's so obsessed with getting a muffler, because he likes the ass of the car. He wants to
Well,
buy it.
apparently
Gotta
he
burn-
doesn't think it looks as good as it could because he's changing out the muffler.
But
Little
it's
Botox.
got a burnt tip. Yeah, that's right. Little Botox. It's got a burnt tip on it too, so it's like purple and yellow and like.
Wait.
Really nice.
The one you're
no.
getting or the one it has?
The one I'm
You
getting.
never want that many
No,
different
Pickle.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Sounds like he's like revving up an engine. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pickle, you're not 13.
No, I'm 19 and I like my burnt tip. Okay, it looks good, I think. I don't know.
It looks like. Okay. Whatever.
Dylan has butterface car. Yeah, I do.
The burnt tip.
Yeah, burnt tip, man. It looks good.
It
I
looks
must
like you're
confess, he has. Look, Jim has pictures of his on his phone too. So it's not just me. Car guys get it. You get a picture of the ass of that car if you love it. It's like,
Yeah, but Jim actually has a
masterpiece.
nice car. You've got a fucking cheerleader mobile.
Yeah, and guess what? I don't pick up cheerleaders at all. Not a one.
Yeah,
Well,
it
yeah,
doesn't work.
because they're not looking for they're not looking for guys
No.
who have the same car they drive.
It's 2023. Them cheerleaders is big. They ain't picking them up anymore.
Well,
I
Yeah,
got a brand new
sunroof
Ford.
is.
It's real neat and braided and red. It's
Oh,
a
that's
guitar,
cool.
right? So I just figured out
Better-
that the ones that I was playing on, they're like all broken and don't really work the greatest. So I'm gonna have to replace like 3 more chords and then I'll be able to plug into the loop.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure those chords weren't doing you any good.
I got a quick
no.
guitar question for you, Tom. I hadn't heard it in a while. There's a song called "Sleepwalk," and there's a guy playing a triple-headed slide guitar. It's on a tabletop. It's actually a Fender. It's 3 slide guitars on a table. Didn't know if you'd
And
ever seen that, or
What is your question?
if you ever seen something like that, or you ever played a slide guitar.
I've played, yeah. There's a fancy name for them, but yeah, that's basically all they are. Dedicated slide guitar. The guy from Pink Floyd on all the stuff where it sounds like he's sliding, he sits at a like little bench type thing, basically guitar. I've played on one of those a couple times. They're super expensive, so I don't have one. But
Most
I would
things
have
in the
heard you.
guitar world tend to be.
It's the truth.
Jim.
Well, just if you see Pickle's car, there's a cheerleader in it or Pickle. So then you know.
Depending on what school you're going to, I wouldn't be looking at cheerleaders anymore.
Okay, Pickle. A burnt tip though.
All in
Damn, when
Really?
you get the
I
engine
can't get
fixed,
over
I
this.
wanna rate.
I can't get over
I wanna.
this.
I want to race you, Dan. Whenever you get an engine back in that Mustang, I want to just for shits and giggles, you know.
Yeah, bring it on. But yeah, all right. So if you're gonna put the burnt tip on, you might as well get a fake hood scoop and a fake V8 badge too, because you look like a poser. So you might as well go the full 9 yards, looking like one.
Yeah, but Dan,
Well, I can get the non-burnt tip.
the burnt tip is more of an import car thing anyway. So
Well, the
Yeah.
burnt
By the way,
tip is trying to make it
Dan.
look like it shoots flames when it really doesn't.
he could do that. He's got a fuel injection. He could set up the timing for it and make it.
I could make it
fire.
shoot flames. There's a tune for it, and I That's right. I can do that. There is a whole thing to
Yeah,
do
he
that,
can
and
wash out
I
his
think it's
Okay,
super cool.
here's
It's
my
way too
question then.
expensive and
If
damn
you
noisy.
can do it, then why don't you just do that and get an actual burnt tip? You know, a genuine one, and not just this fake shit.
Because a tune costs a lot of money, and I don't have the money, and nor do I have the skill set to tune a car right now.
Okay, so we can compromise. You got a blowtorch, get the regular tip, just burn the shit out of it and put it on the car.
All I'm saying, Pickle, all I'm saying is
Yeah.
you put this fake burnt tip on the car, and it goes from being just a normal car to like, well, now it's I don't. It's like you played Need for Speed, and you just want to emulate whatever you saw on the game.
Oh, I mean, that's not any different from watching a movie and being like, hey, I want to drive
Hey,
a car like that.
I'm now secretly in love with Dom Toretto and his Charger there.
Yeah, but I wouldn't go to the point of putting a fake blower on the car just to get the look. I would put an actual blower on the car to get the look. See what I'm saying?
See, mine, I should. If I were to put a fake one on my car already makes lots of belt winding noises, so it sounds like it has a
No, it
supercharger at all
doesn't. It's not
times.
the same thing, buddy. Sorry.
No, it sounds just like a Hellcat. Like when I hit the throttle hard, that's all you hear. What? It screams for its life. So if you squint and you listen really hard, you can hear the Hellcat.
I feel like it shouldn't be making that sound.
Pretty much.
I thought that too. I thought that too, but it's normal for these cars because they have the timing belt.
It's
and
a
they like
cry
to
for
whine.
help. It's not a supercharger. It's a cry for help.
Yeah, it's going,
Probably, but I can't fix it. I've tried. I've set the tension on the timing belt to specs. I've made sure the tensioner on the actual belt is normal. The water pump is brand new. I've settled it. It's normal. I don't know what it is. It's just
you know what you need?
cars, I think.
You know what you need? You need one of them whistles that you
What?
put in your rear exhaust and make it sound like a turbo. See?
Pickle, you
I'm not in
you're
the turbos.
you're in the tire changing business, right? Before you leave that business, you should go get a bunch of zip ties and like 20 harmonicas, and every rotation you do, just zip tie a harmonica underneath there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that on Facebook the other day. Yeah, that's good. One of these days, I'm gonna do that to a customer's car and just like pretend it wasn't me.
Pretend it wasn't you.
It totally wasn't me. It wasn't the guy with 96 harmonicas in his trunk.
Yeah,
it wasn't the
I
guy.
don't know.
It wasn't me, the guy whose name's on the service.
Yeah.
Just do it on the hoist next to you, so that way you have plausible deniability.
Is it raining over there, Dan?
Oh, you know what? I'll do it to I'll do it to my coworker's truck. That's what I'll do. I'll tie like zip ties to the drive shaft and I'll put a harmonica on it somewhere.
It's been raining all day. I had to stand out in the pouring rain on strike today.
I seen you in that poncho there.
Yeah, I was in the poncho because my umbrella broke. I bought an umbrella to be out there, and then instantly the wind takes it. Well, so much for that.
Well, plan B. Put on a poncho.
No, that's Mother Nature telling you not to strike.
No. We're striking. We're striking until we get what we. Well, we're going to continue our strike actions until we get. We don't have an open-ended strike, but we can do a bunch of these dates to these dates strikes.
Now, this is an honest question. Do you guys go back to work when you're not on strike, or how does that shit work?
Yeah, we'll go back. And then we'll all take our break at the same time every day like we normally do. and just leave the store empty.
Replace the idler. Yeah, Jim,
Oh,
I
that's
thought that too. And I actually took the drive belt off the car and ran it, and the noise was still there. So I know it has to do with the timing belt, but it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. The tension's set, the belt is new, the balancing shaft belt is new. I just saw all the bearings are new too. I replaced all those. They came with the kit. So I don't know if it's just a low quality belt maybe, and it just makes that noise
Could
because
changing
of that.
the viscosity
don't
of
know.
your oil,
But either way,
Pickle, could changing the viscosity of the oil change the belt noise?
well, no, it's a dry belt. It's not in the sump.
Okay. Oh, I'm thinking chain. Never mind.
Oh yeah, no, it's on the outside of the engine. It's not immersed in oil. I don't know, maybe if it's the balancing shaft, because when I got the car and I did the belt, the balancing shaft belt was already broken. So I don't know if the balancing shaft bearings are super whiny. Maybe, I don't know. No idea.
Yeah, drive it till it drops, Pickle.
That's what I said. I did everything I could. It's fine. It should be fine. So I'm driving it till it blows up and throws a rod, and then I'm gonna rebuild the damn thing.
Yep.
So that's all you can do at that point.
That's all you can do.
And what's funny about it too is when the engine's hot, it goes away. So I it's got to be a belt. The belt just must heat up from the engine and just get soft or something. I don't know. I've never dealt with timing belts before, so this is a first for me. I don't know.
Don't know.
I'm done trying to fix it. It is what it is. It's
It-
driven thousands of kilometers since I put the belt in it, so it's fine.
You gonna be okay over there? You need a drink or something?
Excuse me.
Got coughing McGee over here.
Yeah, she needs a cough drop or something there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, get her some fisherman's friends.
What?
It's a cough drop,
Fisherman's
Dan.
friends.
It's a cough drop, Dan. He's not talking about some John D. Seaman coming over your house.
Water.
I think that's literally what he pictured just then. I never even thought about it.
Probably.
Yeah, it's really strong cough drops, and they work great.
What is that?
Yeah, I think he literally pictured like Captain Dildo coming over to his house. Basically, I think is what he just got the mental image.
There you
Probably. Say bad there.
If anybody wants that image out there.
Well, what image? What are we talking about?
No, that'll probably be the next Marvel movie.
It's out
Captain
there. You just
Dildo.
got to search it up. You'll get it.
Okay.
Coming in and taking your.
What's his superpower?
Soup.
You don't want to know.
Oh.
Oh, look at Tom going to work. Look at Tom's project. Here we are talking about burnt tips, but he's like full on electrical guy. Look at him go.
Like a small one.
See, I figured Dan would like burnt tips, like in barbecue stuff. So
Cut this up.
Oh yeah, beef tips. Mm.
I don't know why he had such a problem with it. It's an import car. It should have a burnt tip, I feel.
No,
I don't know.
Because it's fake.
I don't know.
I don't like fake shit. That's
It's
the
not
problem.
fake though. It
is fake. Did your car burn the tip?
but it's not fake. It's
It is
part of
fake.
the muffler. I'm not just putting an exhaust tip on.
No, it's fake because it implies that your car shoots flames and it's burning the tip, but it doesn't.
Dan, it's not like it's a sticker. Somebody actually
Well, maybe
burned
I'll
it.
make it. Well,
Not that car, though.
yeah. Well, look, maybe if you're so upset about it, I'll put a tune on the car. I'll do whatever. I'll lean it out, and that way it'll
Yeah.
shoot flames for days, man. I'll
Well,
Yeah,
no, I
red
don't
line the thing, and all you hear is pop, 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 pop.
Plug
Look,
it in
look,
the
I don't
first
care what
car
you
and
do,
blow the
Pickle.
motor.
I don't care what you do, Pickle. It's just it's fake. So what's you're a poser then?
Wait, you seem. Well, I can get the non-burnt tip version, but they had the burnt tip, and I figured it would look pretty good.
Well, look,
Hey, if you want to burn your tip, you go right ahead.
you go right ahead, Pickle. You go right ahead.
It's your car. Don't
It's
let
your
this guy tell you how to make it look.
Well, now I gotta think.
He was all against black hoods, and then I was like, why? It was pretty cool. And then he put it on the car, and he's like, oh, this is pretty sweet. You're right.
That is true.
I'm still not entirely solo on Black Hood.
that is true.
You were
It's
so
mostly
foolish.
because I don't have the ability to paint the hood that I
You're
have just
sold.
accepted the Black Hood.
Uh-huh. After 3 months of us telling you it would look good, you're like, no, look at
Yeah.
that shit.
Well, at certain angles, it still does.
Well, that could be the
just know that
paint
my
job.
exhaust tip will never look like shit.
It comes out of the box looking.
I need think. Speaking of that, how do you? How hard is it to repaint a car? Because I'd like to do that at some point. It really could use a
Extremely?
lot.
It depends on what kind of quality job you want.
Well, it would be better than rock chips all over the hood, and well, there's one rust spot on the door that I need to deal with, and I think that's it. But it's I don't know. I'm not I'm thinking about like repainting it a different color altogether. I'm not
I mean-
sold on black. I don't know.
My dad has rattle canned many of vehicles, Pickle, so I mean,
Yeah, there's
Oh,
There's
I know.
companies-
I know it can be done. But
there's companies that make really good paint match paint that you can get in a can. It's a little more expensive, but your best bet if you're worried about the front is get a clear bra.
yeah, maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I'd like it to be like a different color, maybe altogether too. Maybe one day.
Yeah, like with green and this
I don't
guy reaching his arm out like this and shit. Oh, fast and furious.
Lime green. I want fat. That's right. Fast and Furious. Do you hear that, Dan? Burnt tip, lime green, all the stickers for all the horsepower.
Roof rack, canoe holder.
No roof rack.
Oh, hitch.
No.
Purple
Nope.
fender lights.
Nope. I'm gonna gut the interior.
burnt.
And he'll leave it in automatic.
Pickle,
What did he say? Just set your rev limiter to
Pickle.
2000.
having a burnt tip is like having a NOS bottle in your back window
Yeah.
with no NOS in it. That's essentially what a burnt tip is like.
Yeah.
It's like having a.
Maybe I'll run. Maybe I'll run.
It's like having a hood.
Maybe I'll
scoop
run nitrous.
that doesn't
Is your
actually
bottle of
go
nitrous
anywhere.
Is your bottle of nitrous full at the moment, Dan?
What's that?
Is your bottle of nitrous?
I don't think my motor could handle nitrous.
My bottle of nitrous is in the kitchen right now because it doesn't have any nitrous in it, so I took it out of the
Does
car.
not surprise me. All your shit's in your kitchen.
Yeah, it is.
Now, in Dan's defense, he was too busy spraying every stoplight to, racing nobody. So that ran out of juice very fast.
Well, yeah, but I was actually out there using nitrous. I wasn't opposed.
I've raced.
Is it a light or a diode?
Hey, I have a naturally aspirated 2.4, and I can
That's
it handles
impressive.
just fine. Okay.
Hey, Tom, is that a light or a diode?
I know, right?
It's a tube,
Oh, okay.
the old Magnavox.
Yeah, tubes.
Has 3 actual.
You know my car
tubes in
comes
it.
stock. Oh, I got the delay.
Every car comes stock, Pickle.
No,
That
my
is
car
true.
comes stock from the factory with a cold air intake. So,
Every car does.
I thought you were gonna say Colt 45. Staring down
Well, you know, if you
the
actually-
No, but
45.
mine actually has like the tube with the.
Every car comes stock with a cold air intake now.
If you don't have it wrapped with some sort of insulation between the air filter inlet and the intake, it's just a hot air intake. That shit doesn't work.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. And that four banger, when you start, really giving it to her, she makes a lot of heat. So probably isn't even a cold air intake at that point. But
Huh, this is a PV tube.
it only has a 4-speed in it, so it's
Weird.
constantly idling at 500 RPMs and down the highway.
Well, it's gonna have to buy new tubes for this
Mhm.
thing.
That's not good.
Wait, is
Those
that
are-
like tubes like in an old radio?
Yeah,
well,
no, it's the same
Oh,
concept.
okay.
same concept, yeah. They're a bit bigger.
TVs, old TVs.
You know,
Yeah.
Pickle,
Use cheap
you could be really retro.
I'm gonna
Pickle.
do it. I am gonna do it.
You could go really retro. You drill a hole in your exhaust, right? You put a spark plug in it. See where I'm
Yeah.
going with it? Yeah. Then you richen up the tune.
Yeah, I see where you're going with it. But won't that like blow the muffler?
No, you don't put it in the middle of the exhaust. You put it right out the tip.
Ah. Well, how do you give the plug power though? Because it needs a spark. How would you do that?
With a coil?
Or you just wire it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just put a second. Most of those flamethrowers just have a secondary coil hidden in the back.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. No.
Oh, Tom's got tools.
Don't have to keep it. You just do it. Experience it.
A nice pair of lineman's pliers.
Can you
And the
play the
Knipex,
hey,
the
Tom,
Knipex
while-
ones are like amazing.
Tom, while you're at it, can you play the Wichita lineman while you're using the lineman pliers?
I don't know what that is. What?
I am a lineman for the county.
Glenn Campbell.
That
Yeah,
just sounds real old.
it is.
Oh, I know that song, Glenn Campbell.
Yeah, you
Love
know
it.
that.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah.
the fucking
I know
lunch
that one.
lady song. Jesus.
You're never gonna let that go, are you? Like I defended her roast beef once, and then you guys got
No, Pickle. I just can't believe you still haven't listened to the song after 4 fucking months.
That was only last week. It wasn't even a week ago.
We've been bringing it up for 4 months, Pickle. And
I didn't know that you were referencing a song.
we
Okay.
told you every time, Pickle.
I played it for you.
Well, I didn't realize that. Huh?
You're fine, buddy.
You can play it for me.
I did play it for you, Pickle.
Yeah. At this
Oh, you
point,
did?
out of
Why don't
spite,
I remember this?
Out of spite, I'm not going to
It's
play
been
it
like
for
4 months,
you
Pickle.
or so.
Oh,
It's okay.
a lot's happened in the last 4 months, so
I know.
Oh,
the
Oh
same
shit,
thing.
Pickle. That seems like a mighty small knife you're using to eat that apple. Shouldn't you be using a Bowie?
yeah, Dan.
Nah, not for this.
Oh, I'm sorry, a Bowie.
It's technically
Oh
a
yeah,
boot.
buoy. My bad. A buoy. Look, a buoy is just the thing that bobs in the water to me. Okay, that's not right. It's a Bowie.
A buoy is like, dude,
How-
It's got to be a
spacey
Bowie.
music.
It
No,
can't be
that
a
would
buoy.
be a Bowie.
The buoys in space.
Bowie. It's Jim
That would-
Bowie.
Yeah, that would be a Bowie,
Bowie
not a Bowie, not a Bowie.
What?
What are you doing out here,
That's
man?
the Bowie knife because
Yeah.
it's after Jim Bowie.
Come
You're
on,
thinking
Pickle.
Ground control.
Nah.
You gotta
connected
stick.
to
You gotta stick up
Jimmy.
with
I'm-
both times, there, Pickle.
No, I'm thinking of a buoy is in the thing that floats. You guys don't. What a fuck?
No,
am I
no, no.
talking about?
I know
You guys
exactly
don't know what I'm
you're
talking
talking
about.
No, it's
No,
David
it's-
Bowie, a Bowie, and Jim Bowie, or Bowie.
It's Jim Bowie.
Oh, well, yeah, but like when I say buoy, I'm like, oh, that's the thing that floats on the water. I get confused.
It tells
It's
you
gotta
where
be a
shit
Bowie
is.
then.
Yeah, it's a buoy. It's a navigational
Yeah.
beacon, if you will. Yes.
Looks at the
Yeah,
map
sure,
and
yeah.
say, hey, what are
But,
you
like-
doing here, man?
It's gotta be a Bowie knife.
I have been on the water more than a time or two, Pickle.
Okay, I didn't know. Well, yeah, you're around water, but I know like Dan, like they're not like next to the ocean where they have like crab pots everywhere and stuff like. Wait, I don't even know what you got. Honestly, you got
We're
the
the
Great
land
Lakes,
of-
right?
We're the land of 10,000 lakes.
Like
We know
Michigan?
what buoys are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I spent more time on the water when I lived in Florida. I did a lot of sailing when I was
Yeah,
a kid.
but I don't know.
We're buoy sufficient here.
Yeah, because I see buoys would only be used to like tie a boat up maybe, or like a crab pot or lobster, to
Or
mark
cut-
like a rock or something. So I don't know if like you'd see it on a normal lake, but like I'm sure 6%. You know what I'm talking about. Like you've seen it, I'm sure, in the water.
Yeah, you'd see them in a lake. It all depends on what waterway you're in.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I don't know if like on the ocean, like they're everywhere because crab pots are marked by them, or shallow spots are, or they wash up in the cove.
Pickle. All right. We haven't all lived on an isolated island.
Yeah,
All right. Other people have seen things before. Okay. We've seen buoys.
okay.
Calm down.
Hey, now I got to mention
Okay.
he'd never seen a raccoon before Calgary.
Yeah. I know.
My raccoon experience, did you?
Look, I still haven't seen a live one. I've only seen dead ones. So.
That's how you see most of them.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing I've never seen before that I did in Calgary: ice cream truck. I got a video of it.
Did you get ice cream out of it?
What?
Oh God, Pickle, hold up your shirt so they can see it. It's very appropriate for what you just said.
I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. What, the oh my
Elf,
god part
how
or
he's-
the elf part? Like,
You've
which
seen the
part are we
movie,
talking
right?
about?
Where he's oblivious to the real world and everything's magical.
Yeah.
I'll show you my whole shirt. I don't.
Yeah, that would be you, bud.
Here's my greatest. Well, it's not the greatest shirt I own. I own a way better shirt than this.
Yeah, that's not the Grinch, Pickle. That's an elf.
Now you are our elf, Pickle.
Yeah, Look, I got freaking Captain Dildo on a shirt. So I mean, you can't beat that.
Good
No.
point there.
Yeah, you probably can buy pretty much anything, Pickle.
No,
Like I'm beating it right now. I
it's
got
a
my
one
own
of a
shit on the
kind
shirt.
shirt.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, what Dan's shirt?
Oh,
You know what?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
See, I mean, you can't beat this. Okay. Oh, where are you?
You're frozen, bud.
You can't beat that. Okay. Oh,
I'm surprised
Me?
you haven't seen that yet, Pickle.
I forget it.
At least he's wearing a rubber for your protection.
And his.
Mostly.
Mostly his.
All
He doesn't know where Pickle's back.
right, we got a minute left to this stream because I gotta go.
You said that an hour ago. I
I did, but Tom joined, and then it was a chain. Oh, Jesus! It it was a chain of events, so I had to keep going. I mean,
Their minutes are
Yeah.
different from
you know how
our
it
ones.
goes.
Yeah.
Metric
Yeah,
time.
Here
Hey,
at metric minutes.
There's no metric time. Why? Why? That's like clicks. It's so easy. I don't know why Dan struggled with that. It's like 40 clicks north.
Dan,
Yeah,
you
it's like I'm
expect him not
watching
to
a
struggle?
military movie every time Pickle talks now. We're going to go to DMZ and 40 clicks over to...
All right, we're gonna go about 40 clicks, 67 cubits of lumber, and a couple barrels.
Hey, I'm waiting for Pickle to break out the hexadecimeters and shit.
Oh, Jesus.
What the hell is an hexadecimeter?
Hexadecimeter.
Hexadecimeter. Did I say it right?
I probably said it wrong. It's a unit of measure. I believe it's fluids.
Oh, I've never heard of that before. They don't teach that in school here.
Weren't you homeschooled?
Yes, but that don't mean
How would you
that I
know?
was learning that stuff, okay?
Actually, you should have a better education if you're homeschooled than anybody around you did.
It depends on if parents are competent or.
Yeah.
Well, that is true. Can you tilt your head to the side so we can see your mum stick there?
Yeah.
Dan begs for him to come out every single thing I do. He was disappointed that I burnt my raincoat.
Pickle.
Like
Pickle.
Dan loves this. He's got a secret thing for it. No.
last you did
No.
Bad, Dan. Bad.
The last
No.
that was back when George was still relevant.
Well, technically, he's relevant again now.
Like,
No.
yeah.
Legitimately, he's now relevant again now because this is the season of Mum. So,
Yep. That's right. It's Christmas, and you know how many mummers are going about.
in March, when we see Pickle again for the next time, it will absolutely not be relevant.
Well, that's some other crazy holiday that he has. Completely normal.
Oh,
Pickle,
there's
you need to get a shirt
more.
that just
Don't
says
worry.
"Mum and Ain't Easy."
You should get a shirt. Mummin' in July.
Mumming you and I. Mumming in July.
Oh, you're so frozen. Oh no.
I am not.
No, we're not. You are.
I'm the only one working here. The rest of you bums just sitting there.
I was out
Kidding.
protesting my
Settle
work.
down.
Oh,
Merry
Huh?
fucking Christmas to you too, Tom.
I'm kidding.
all right,
Juan's
well,
not
you're
here.
not frozen
Somebody's
anymore.
gotta take his place.
Okay.
Better watch out. I think she's a guy. Not quite sure. Oh, man. Wait.
Saying, I'll just come in town.
Oh my god. See, Dan's obsessed with the mummers and the stick and my culture, okay?
I didn't even say anything about the.
He just is.
That was a Hillary Clinton song.
You're making up a song right on the spot.
That was a Hillary.
The Hillary Clinton song.
Better watch out. You better not cry. No. I messed it up.
I think you could take the Grinch
Hey,
song.
hey, Twisted Mopar. Merry Christmas to you as well.
Head out of here.
You're a mean one, Mrs. Clinton. Your husband is beaten, a smitten.
Better watch out. I think she's a guy. Not quite sure, but
All right. Dan.
What? What do you want?
I
What
what do you want?
what do you want?
As if I was bothering him. I'm just telling you that sadly we have to end this bombshell here, okay?
What the heck?
Because I gotta go and do Christmas traditions and enjoy things.
Oh God.
He's got to go
Somebody's
mumming.
looking-
He's gonna go stare at the attic more.
And I gotta go. I gotta go order my burnt tip. And and drink eggnog and enjoy the holiday as it is,
Fill up his car.
like I hope you fine gentlemen are going to as well.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye,
Yes,
everybody.
Merry Christmas. Have a good night. Thank you
Jingle
for coming
bells,
on, guys.
Batman
I'm sorry
snow.
about the internet issues. I will try and solve.
Robin,
I will
Link,
try and solve this.
an egg,
I'm working on it.
Batmobile.
Night, everybody.
Good night, bud. Good night, everyone.